I'm guessing we're hearing noises tonight. I'm hearing a bunch of screams. And I have been for a little while. Bruh, come on. Which one is this? There we go. Whew. Maybe we'll pick up on some of the screams. Whoop. It's buggy tonight, man. Whew. Oh, lovely. Hey guys, how's it? Good evening, good evening. Chris, how's it? I hear screaming down here. So I'm gonna see if there are people that need help. Like really loud, ah, kind of screams. Brenda, how's it? Chris, how's it? No more Matt, just me. Sorry, I didn't bring my gimbal. I didn't know how to set up my gimbal with this big setup thing I have. Uilani, how's it? How's it? Hear that, huh? Oh, looking for their dog, I'm guessing. Hold on, I'll turn this down a little bit. How's it? You guys all right?
Yeah, we lost a dog.
You lost a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Haven't seen a brown one, have you?
no, I haven't seen a dog.
Okay.
Where would the dog be?
My husband was traveling with him about 2 miles up New Water Trail.
Oh, up the trail.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna go up the trail tonight, up to just into the little forested area.
Oh, okay.
So,
Would you mind if I give you my number if you happen to spot a brindle dog anywhere?
yeah.
He's real skittish, so I doubt he'll come to you.
Actually, let me give you my number, then you can give me a call.
Yeah.
I'm doing a live video. I tell ghost stories, so I don't want anybody on the live to hear your number.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hold on. Or I can just push mute like that, but yeah, hold on. My name.
Our way back up somewhere.
Definitely. If I run into what color?
He's brindle. He kind of
Brindle.
looks like a hunting dog.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
real skittish, real
Okay.
scared of everything. Ridgeback mix. So.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Oh, big dog.
yeah, 60 pounds.
Okay, okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I'll keep my eyes open.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Hey, yeah, this is a Wahoo over here. I muted it because I was giving out my phone number. Facebook, you guys still good? Wait, what? You guys want to hear my number? Tell them to drop a shirt. You know, I'm a 6 foot tall guy. I'm not gonna tell a girl to drop her shirt in the middle of the forest. No, I understand the logic behind that though, but hold on, I gotta figure out how to get the shoulder mount stopped. Hey, nice to meet you. Here's my number. You can drop shirt. Hey Neil, how's it? How's it? Kaden, how's it, brother? I stay over in Uanu right now, Morgan's Corner. We're gonna take one little hike. I haven't done this for a while. And normally I would go with Matt, but I don't know. When I go with people, I don't think I think I'd rather do this by myself than with people. I tend to worry about everybody. And this worrying about me is more than enough to get over this river over here. Hey, how's it? Whew. Whoa, slippery. Okay, we're gonna use 2 lights. Oh, you know what's good too? Even if I see the dog, I got no way to bring it home. Or no way to bring it back. Corey, how's it, brother? Ooh. Why did I choose to do this today? It's wet. Everything is wet and slippery. Well, halfway done with the river anyway. We just gotta head back when we're done. Whew. So hey, Corey, how's it? Wow. Hey, Mahialani, how's it? Toki Flow. I'm doing a nighttime hike through a haunted forest. We're gonna find a nice little haunted place and tell some ghost stories and see if it attracts any kind of spirits, and if any of the spirits want to come hang out and play. Sorry, I don't know, this can't be very comfortable for you guys bouncing around. Hold on. It's nice to be in the area. Yeah. Hey, Cheryl, how's it? Hey, if I missed you guys, sorry. I'm kind of looking around everywhere too. Whew. So yeah, I've been MIA for a couple weeks. Pardon my absence. First week was struggling to quit smoking. So I just slept for like a week, every moment I could. And then I lost my voice last week. I was gonna go live, but then nothing was coming out of my mouth. I consider going to the beach, just playing music, sitting down on the beach, and that's it. That would have been boring. Whew. So aloha kupuna, aloha spirits, aloha to the Almakua, the guardians, to the Uhane, the spirits, to the kupua, the demigods, the shapeshifters. Aoli pilikia. Don't come with any trouble. No disrespect intended. I come here to hike the path tonight, to walk with you guys, and to seek out that place in the mountains that's really peaceful and quiet, so that I may sit over there. With your permission, I'd like to continue forward. If you want me to stop, let me know, and I'll turn around. If tonight is not a good night. Mahalo. Hey, Alucard, thank you. Yeah, quitting smoking is probably the hardest thing I've had to do. So, been eating a lot. That's why I am so out of shape. I average about a cheesecake a day, just for snack. A whole bunch of gas station snacks, chips, 2 cans of Pringles maybe, a couple sodas. It helps. And then I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. I'm gonna get fat. Where are we? Nope. We stay to the sign. Troy, how's it? Michael Jackson. Whew. Love the name, bruh. Reminded me a couple years ago, we were doing the ghost tour. Must have been, it was right after Michael Jackson passed away. On the tour, somebody took a picture of what looked like a floating hand that was sparkling. And so Uncle Joe said that was, he started flipping out. He's like, bruh, that's Michael Jackson's glove. I'll never forget that. It looked like his one shiny, was it rhinestone covered glove? Just floating in the air at the pulley. Yeah, but this time I'm going Abajad Trail again. But this time I'm going a little further in. I was hoping that there would be a breeze, but everything is dead here, including the company. No, I'm just kidding. Doggy, come here, doggy. Now I get to hear noises. You guys heard that? Okay, I'm guessing that's the husband yelling for the dog. Whoa, what was that? Okay, fallen tree. We turn at the fallen tree. Staying more towards the Pali Lookout, I think. And this should be a little trail. Maybe. Now we'll walk along the side of the fallen tree. Don't want to get lost. So this is what we're looking for on the way back. Fallen tree. Yeah. So the plan, here we go, here's a little sign, is to get out to the place. Sorry, I'm trying to make it a little bit brighter on Facebook, but I don't think that I can. Sorry, guys. Oh, spider web. Big spider web. Hearing trucks. Whew. Hopefully the tree remains fallen. Yes. It's funny. This feels different. This feels really different. This feels different. I feel I've been here a few times. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing that comes to my mind that I want to say is it feels like I'm by myself. But it's more than that. It just occurred to me here too now that I haven't smoked for 2.5 weeks. This will be, and this is my first time into the paranormal since I quit smoking. So that barrier's gone. Whatever barrier that was up with the smoking. I'll tell you, yeah, you know, we'll find a place to sit down over here, set up. Then I'll tell you guys my favorite story about quitting smoking. You guys can probably see why I have a hard time quitting. This is different too. There should be a big rock in this path. Hey, girl gets hiccups too. Michael Jackson, what they're talking about is time anomalies, because that makes even more sense. On this trail, there's time anomalies, which meant that where I walked by already, there's a tree that's rotting, but I went by there one day with a friend and the tree was not rotting. It was still growing years after it fell and rotted. So I believe that, and during that time anyway, the tree that should be rotting on the ground was growing. I must have been taken back in the time, a few years when the tree was still standing. Of course, 15 minutes later, as we walked by it again on our way back up, the tree was falling down and decaying again, yeah. Okay, I like this pohaku, this rock. May we set up around here? Whew. Hey, Matt, how's it? Thank you, Casey. Hey, Casey, how's it? Thank you, Casey. I'm coming home in 2 weeks for a bit. Right on. Whew. We will. Yeah, he has a nice breeze up here. And the part I like about this is just look. I don't know if you guys can really see, but what I see is just pine trees everywhere. As far as I can see. Let's see if I can turn off the light. You guys can see between them. Nope, just pitch black. Whew, brah. All right, let's set this bugger up now. Then I'll share with you guys one of my favorite ghost stories, my favorite encounters. Whew. I got this, here, let me show you guys. I'm sweating my butt off, but here. Yeah. You know what? I'll just do them like this. Such a trip, bro. I've never been at Judd where I hear so many people screaming and yelling names. Hey, Keith, you're on YouTube. Let's see. Hey, come on, you can do it. Yay, you did it. And take this thing off and mount you guys on the other tripod now, because why not? And now we can't run because everything is all backwards. It's okay, no need to run anywhere. Graphics in this game look cool. Yeah, it does. So does the sound effects, huh? Hold on. I gotta put this thing back on. You know, no, I brought the tripod. We will use the tripod. Nope. Yeah, I guess it doesn't like me going into landscape mode. you know, I would love Bigfoot. I get one soda for him if he comes by. But, no, but I think the Bigfoots in Hawaii are more chronic, yeah. You hear that kind of noise over here, bro? I don't think it's Bigfoot. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Suzette, how's it? How's it? Sorry, just getting this over here. Trying to not get you guys one headache, but so sorry. Brah, this is ridiculous. I get too much stuff. Oops. Yeah, this is Hawaii. No more Bigfoot in Hawaii, brother. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this light over here. This light is kind of redundant. Get rid of this light. Okay, and then when I get this done, I'm gonna tell you guys one story. So relax. Uncle Joe gonna tell you guys one story, okay? Are there Bigfoots in Hawaii? Depending where you go. Chinatown, get that kind of Bigfoot wearing high heels. Really, really hairy buggers too, huh? Okay. Take my backpack off. And let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I just put this one down. I'm gonna use this one. And then I'm gonna use my REM pod. I don't think I like use. You know what? I've had good responses from this before over here. Oh, calamai. I'm gonna go and put this over here. There you go. There we go. You know what? We'll put the lights too. Yeah, we've had some good responses with the lights. And I get them, so I might as well use them. Oh, what is it? It's going off already, huh? Wow. Should I use the light? Green, yes. Green is yes. Hello? Is anybody there? Huh. Huh. Ben, how's it? How's it? Let's see. I don't know. I don't go looking for Bigfoot. What I gonna do when I find them anyway, huh? I don't know why people look like Bigfoot. Oh, I don't know why people look like Bigfoot. I know why some people look like Bigfoot, but I don't know why people go looking for Bigfoot. What you gonna do? You go ask him for one autograph. Hey, try sign my foot. Yeah, this is a little different down here in Hawaii, my friends. This is I'm Hawaiian, so these are my ancestors, huh? I like to tell stories. They like the company every now and then too. And I trust them. When it's time to leave, they tell me it's time to leave, and we hele. Is it time to leave? You may use a REM pod to get my attention. I'll tell you what. So the sign is make the REM pod just the red light go off 3 times, and that'll be time to leave. Okay. Sorry, this thing is all tangled. What was that? What was that? Alright. Yeah, I see you in the bushes over there, behind the tree. I see you. Hey, if you like, you can poke your head out behind the tree from time to time and look, yeah? So yeah, I saw a figure, just like a head, pop out, maybe about 10 feet high above that tree. Bruh, come on. No, keep them all cold, please. That should calm down to purple soon. Maybe not. Close enough. Okay. Whew. And just as I get all set up, ready to go, guess what? I feel it raining. Oh well, we get wet, we get wet. Get my backpack chair over here. Okay. Yeah, get plenty of stuff over here. It's cool. Oh yeah, hit the like button. Thank you. Subscribe. Blah blah blah. Whew. We get 500 subscribe on YouTube. We go do a giveaway. Maybe we're just gonna do a giveaway for fun on Facebook because it's been years. I'm still kind of new to all this. Okay. So yeah, right over there, that big tree, I saw a little head poke out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rungs up. So if you see on the bottom, you can count the little rungs. 7 of them up. That's a little head poke out. Okay. All right. So last time I quit smoking is one of my favorite ghost stories. It was on the Kaneohe Morgan's Corner. It was when I did Oahu Ghost Tours. Hold on. I'm going to turn this little device on too, because why the heck not, right? This is Kiana Road. This place was kind of freaky, to be honest. You know what? This is not going to work. This is the wrong iPad. The other one, I never charge up. It's okay. We're good. So this was called Auloa Road / Kiana Ole Road. Basically, you go down the old Pali Road from the Pali Lookout. When you get under the existing Pali Highway, walk a little more. It will branch out left and right. Left will take you towards the golf course, between the two golf courses by the Hawaii Memorial Cemetery, across the highway. Right, left. Right will take you down Auloa Road, which will take you towards Kailua, or more recently, the Pali Highway, right? Castle Junction. So you're going to go up Pali Highway from Kaneohe. It's your first right after, it's the only right after Castle Junction, right? It's a fenced off place now. The road is blocked off. It's been blocked off since the 90s. People kind of mess around and stuff. The road's been overgrown. The road has been badly maintained and then better maintained. It's had a lot of history, but the road has a lot of, it's seen a lot of death, right? There was a book my friend Robert Sepulveda found. He did the ghost tours with me, and he found this online. It's the memoirs of a retired HPD officer, and he stated that he never liked that place to begin with, because that's the kind of place where you call for backup, backup doesn't come, because your backup is too scared to come over to that place, Auloa Road, Kiana Ole Road. It's just maybe a couple mile stretch. It runs close to the base of the Pali, where in the 1790s was the battle and all the warriors were pushed over, but it doesn't run under the Pali Lookout, which makes me wonder why historically there's over 1,000 skulls that were found when they built that road. Not to the left, not to the right, not Mauka, not Makai, when they built that road, yeah. Um, yeah, they found a lot of human skulls, but that wasn't from the Battle of the Pali. Yeah. Anyway, um, Kaneohe means bamboo man. Yeah, bamboo man, like cruel man, or skinny man, or I don't think Kaneohe was originally named Kaneohe. Sorry, sidetrack. So we're walking up that road on the tour. We would do this every now and then, right? Well, we would. That was the site we would go. We'd park and we'd walk up. And so it was me and Robert. Robert was the one that got to watch the van, and I led the 20 something plus people up. So Robert was back at the van watching, making sure the van, nobody broke into the van. And, as I said, we'd take turns, right? I start up the road. I pass these big concrete barriers and all this, and take a turn. And our first stop is really close by. It's the location where there was a murder of a young girl in the 1970s. Um, this is a place that's infamous, and I'm not going to say her name because the family's still alive, and it's not very pono. I used to do it before, and on occasion I will, but yeah. This girl was barely a teenager when she was unalived. God, I have to use YouTube language now. When she was assaulted and unalived. Um, so yeah, going over there, telling her story time after time. On a few nights, we've had her on the tour with us. This young girl, young mousy girl, mousy brown hair, glasses, People would see her on the tour. Lopaka Kapanui even writes about it because he would do tours there as well, right? He's the best storyteller, best ghost tour in the country, yeah. So he's been over there many times, and he has had the same experiences that we have. Well, this night I get over there, I'm telling her story, and then I'm done. And as I'm telling her story, I make a gesture, and as I make a gesture with my right hand, um, my hand passes through this icy cold spot, and really distinctive because it was hot and it was sweaty and it was just humid and it was muggy up there that night. It must have been like August or September or something. It was really like you could see the sweat beating on everyone's head, and it's not that much of a walk. But I could feel the cold spot, ice cold my hand went through. And that's happened a couple times before. And before I would be like, oh, cold spot. And then everybody would jump on it and try to touch the cold spot. And upon retrospect, I'm thinking about it when I'm driving away and I'm at home that night. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe this young girl doesn't like all these people sticking their hand in her energy. So I just never say nothing. There was that cold spot. I never say nothing. I finished with the story. I finished with the story and told everyone, go ahead, take some pictures, blah, blah, blah. And there was a young girl, and I think her boyfriend, local girl, local guy. And she told me, when you were telling the story, keep in mind when I'm telling the story, I'm facing the group. The group is in front of me, right? Nobody's on the side of me. She said, as I was telling the story, there was a young girl on the side of me, and she described her, and that was the murder victim. She could see her. And she said, I said, which side? She said, on your right. I'm like, and my hand went right through her at one point. She's like, yeah. She's like, and I looked at her, I'm like, you're psychic. And she's like, I've never been psychic before. I'm like, oh, well, you're psychic now. What a place to realize you have a psychic gift. This place is not a good place, right? And then I look at her, She saw this murder victim, this young girl, and she was a little bit like creeped out, obviously. First time she saw a ghost, and I'm like, okay, well, give them a few minutes, take some pictures, see how things are going. It felt active. When that place is active, I don't really want to be there, but unfortunately, I'm not the paying customer, yeah. As long as the customers that are paying, they want to go further up, we go further up. So I look at the group when we're done, and I'm like, all right, we got 2 more stops up this road, unless you guys want to turn around and go back to the van now. And so I looked at the girl. Oh wait, sorry. There was one thing that happened before that. As everyone's taking pictures and we're walking around, the boyfriend comes up to me and the boyfriend starts freaking out. The boyfriend starts just like beside himself, like freaking, like small kind freaking out. That's growing into bigger and bigger. Like brah, brah, something's wrong, brah, something's wrong, brah, look at my girlfriend, brah, look at her, brah, look. And he shines a light in her face, and you can see this icy mist coming out of her mouth, right? Brah, you can see her breath, brah, she's ice cold, brah. Oh, and he starts like, just like the panic starts to set in, the panic starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I give him the tea leaf, and I'm like, hey, brother, here, do me a favor. Take this tea leaf, whack around the circle in a group, whack around the group in a circle, make one circle, whack the floor with the tea leaf, okay? I'm like, you in charge of protecting us. Neighbors, how's it? And so he did. He calmed down, and, you know, I gave him something to do. I don't think it did anything, but it calmed him down, which was the main purpose of that task. I went up to the girl, and I could see she was barely moving, and I could see the ice cold breath coming out of her mouth. And I'm sweating, I'm hot, but then I put my hand like by her neck, by her head, and she's ice cold. And so I look at her and I'm like, is it that girl? And she nodded her head very slightly. And I'm like, oh. And then I don't know, I've done ghost tours. It's we find weird people on ghost tours. I'm like, are you okay with this? Do you want are you okay with this? Do you want her to stay? Do you want her to go? She shook her head slightly. She's not okay with this. I'm like, okay, so you're not okay with this? She's like, no. She shook her head. She's like, no, it needs to go. And so I go and I talk. This is kind of what I learned from Robert's side. Um, I had 2 guides I worked with, Robert and Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, great storyteller, great, just whew, but brother is like one like firecracker, bro. This guy, he wind him up and he go, you know what I mean? He's the kind, he go jump up and down, he go yelling Hawaiian, throw the salt at you, wave the tea leaf in your face while he yelling Hawaiian at you, that kind, at the spirits, that kind of stuff, right? That's Uncle Joe. Robert is more of the kind where he's gonna come up to you and he's gonna start talking in a low voice and just making you calm and that kind of stuff. So I kind of did a little bit of that. And after all, this is a ghost of a young girl, right? Why am I gonna pull an Uncle Joe on her and throw salt and jump around and wave the tea leaf and all of that stuff? And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that, So I talked to the girl, the ghost, and I'm like, listen, this is not how you get our attention. If you want to get our attention, you can come follow us when we're up here. You can come join us, but you don't do this. You need to get off of her. You cannot jump on people. I don't care how excited you are. You cannot jump on people's shoulders, okay? And slowly, within a few seconds, the girl warmed up. She relaxed, and she was fine. She said the girl had left. I'm like, oh, okay, right on. I'm like, great. The moments like that, it's like, oh, thank God it worked. you know. And so I look at them and I'm like, all right, so who wants to continue up? Who wants to go back to the van? I could tell some people were a little uncomfortable. They wanted to go back to the van, but they never like be the bum. They never like bum everyone's trip, right? So you hear a bunch of guys in the back. What? We didn't see anything. Let's continue. Let's go up. I'm like, bro, because you guys in the back this way. And yeah, nobody said anything. So the consensus was, let's continue up the road. So we continue up the road till we get to one corner. And this corner was very fascinating to me because the smells. Mind you, we're in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. And we would smell curry cooking, hot food, sometimes curry, sometimes other food, cooking right on that corner. Oh, you see that? Oh, I mentioned food and then the lights start going off, yeah. That's how you know we get Hawaiians up here. But yeah, so we get up the road to the corner, which we had called Morgan's Corner back then, because get plenty of Morgan's Corners, but that's the one that we chose to go to, right? Um, Now, there's a lot to be said about that, but yeah, I'm gonna tell the yeah, maybe that'll be another time. That'll be another story. Um, so we get over there, and my back is to the road, going up the road, and the people are watching my back, and in the opposite, I'm watching their back that's going back down towards the car. And I'm telling the story of Therese Wilder, 1947, the murder of Therese Wilder by James Morgan, huh, John No, the John Polakiko and James Majors. Dr. Morgan was the one that had the house up there, hence Morgan's Corner. And I'm telling that story, and halfway through the story, I have pictures of the corner that's more Mackay. It's more of a cliff, yeah. It's a drop off. And we have red orbs over there, things that are kind of angry and kind of bad. And we've had bad experiences of spirits that go right under that tree over there and hang out there. Two red orbs when we go tell the story. So I don't ever stand there. I stand on the Mauka side, the side on the other side of the street by the mountain where there's a hill, not a drop off. And as I'm doing that, I'm telling the story. That girl comes up, the psychic one, the new psychic, grabs me by my arms and moves me to the side that I don't like to be on. And I'm like, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna stop telling the story because if I were to stop telling the story, then it's just gonna take longer. I just kind of want to do my job and get the hell out of there. And so I continued the story as she grabbed me and pulled me and moved me. I finished the story, and then I'm like, all right, guys, take a few pictures. And then I went up to her. I'm like, why did you do that? And she told me that as I was telling the story, she watched this shadow walk towards me in the bush behind me. And she said it stepped out of the bush a few feet behind me into the road, and this big shadow of a man started walking directly towards me. And that's the point when she grabbed me and moved me out of the way of this guy's path. And I'm like, really? And then the people next to her were nodding their head. And I'm like, oh, great. What happened when you pulled me to the side? Oh, it turned around and went back in the bush. I'm like, can you describe the shadow for me? She's like, yeah, it was taller than you. But it was kind of weird. It looked like this man, but the head looked like a wolf or a dog. And I'm just looking at her and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? She's like, no, but the people next to her are nodding. They saw the same darn thing, or some of them did at least. And I'm like, great. Let me tell you the story of the thing that is in the bush. It's a Hawaiian demigod. His name is Kaupe, half man, half dog. This guy used to be a chief in Schofield area, known as Lehue back then. And this guy used to eat people from every village, eat people from other islands, and he possessed supernatural abilities to turn into a dog or a man or however, right? He could fly, that kind of stuff. And people say that they still see him and hear him, and he still harasses people even after death. Um, and I go on, and for the first time, this is one of my most favorite ones, right? One of my most favorite stories because I've had experiences with him growing up, and he's always been very interesting to me. I don't know why, but because he's just been there. I've seen him. He knows me. I know him. So I tell him a few stories about him. Stories that were found in the Obake files, and maybe one or two personal accounts of my own. And I tell them who we had just seen. And then I look at them and I'm like, okay, so are you guys ready to go back to the van? You hear the guys in the back. What, is there another place we go up? I'm like, there's one more if you guys want to go up me. I don't know how to shut my mouth. They're not going to know. But nope, I don't know how to shut my mouth. I'm like, oh, there's one more place to go up. And they're like, oh, let's go up. We didn't see anything yet. And I'm like, brah, I'm looking at the group now in the front. And a bunch of them had seen things. And I'm like, come on, brah. I'm thinking in my head. And I'm like, nope, they won't speak up. And I'm like, all right, let's continue up. A few more minutes, we'll be at our last stop. We can tell the story and get the hell out of here. We start walking up the road. Mind you, no lights, right? Everything overgrown. And as I'm walking, you can hear branches breaking in the bushes, right? You ever notice how the branches? I've noticed this. I mean, I guess many of you guys don't walk around in the pitch black haunted places very often, huh? But branches tend to crack in the bushes a lot, but never in front of you, never behind you, always just to your side, like something is following you. And we all heard these branches breaking loud, loud and clear. Oh, don't tell me my losing my voice again. Loud and clear, and I hear the people, two people behind me mumbling, "Oh, I bet you that's Robert in the bush. I bet you Robert's gonna come and jump up and scare us." And I'm like, "Bro, it's not that kind of tour, you know." We tell people that when we pick you up, nobody's gonna jump out of the bushes and go boo. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna take you to really haunted places with real ghost stories and real ghosts, and we're gonna share the stories and the encounters and maybe get one, you know. And I shone the light in the bush, and you can't walk in the bush. It's so tight, it's so overgrown. You can't walk in the bush. How's it? Let's hear how perfectly still it is here. Why next to me did I just hear a branch break? Yeah, 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 I know, you're here. Ha ha ha, you think that's funny, don't you? Let me show you guys what I'm seeing here. Well, when the light's shining anyway. I'm about, what, 15, 20 minutes away from my car? I can't exactly run, huh? Oh yeah, and to my left is more open forest. And behind me is even more. You know what? Why is the light even on? There you go. What's the point of the light? What am I going to see when ghosts walk by? Brah, you know what? The light's for me. So shut up. The light is for me. Yeah. Sorry, I still have a little bit of a cough. And anyway, so we get up to the top, and I start sharing the story about the boyfriend and the girlfriend and the urban legend and, all of that stuff, right? I'm standing now on the side of the road that's the drop off the cliff, and I'm telling the story. And all of a sudden, right in the back of the group, just maybe 10 feet away from me, right on the other side of the road, you hear this loud branch crack, like snap in half. And my first thought is, these guys wouldn't break one branch. You know what I mean? Somebody would step on one branch, and so they all got scared and they all jumped away. And I'm like, bro, relax, relax. And I walked back there with my little light. Keep in mind, I didn't have any of my we didn't have any of the LED lights. Okay, we had that little tiny one. That's like, it takes what, the three AAA batteries like that. That's the one that we had. That was the only light that we had. Okay, on the tour. 20 something people, and that's the only light that we had. Oh man, those days were fun. None of this LED rechargeable BS, man. Your battery die, you up some kind of creek, man. So yeah, I get back there and I'm like, okay, who broke the branch? And I'm looking around. Sorry, I keep hearing things. I keep feeling things. I keep hearing things. I heard a little bit of a hum in front of me this time. But it sounded like it was on the wind, except that there's no wind. Lovely. You are brave, bro. Yeah, I realize there's nothing to really be afraid of. Hey, Carrie, I am in Uanu. I guess because I get 10 people on Facebook and 23 on YouTube. So, yeah, there's a bunch of us here. This is a trail that'll take you to Tantalus. This is the trail that'll take you to Manoa Falls from Uanu, yeah, etc., etc. Anyway, back to the story. So I'm looking in the bushes. I'm looking on the ground for a branch that broke in half. Just to see that, hey, you guys didn't break one branch. Never mind, no trip out. You know what I mean? Don't get scared, you scaredy cats. And as I'm looking in the bushes, as I'm looking on the ground in the little rainwater gutter kind of thing that was carved out over there, um, there's this big bush in front of me, right? It's just overgrowth, right? And as I'm looking down, standing there with my flashlight, looking on the ground, all of a sudden, directly in front of me, we're talking about a foot away from my face, and about a foot above my face, came out this low snarl slash growl. This low growling noise right next to my face. Brah, that terrified me. That was so, ooh, brah, I tell you. I'm standing over there, and I'm not even. My light is facing down. My light is shining down. That little tiny light is shining down, and I'm looking straight ahead, and I can see something dark in the bushes, in the pitch black in front of me. I can see something darker than the pitch black moving around. And then the leaves start moving, the branches start moving, the growling continues, and it's the bushes start shaking. And I'm like, now I pull the Uncle Joe. I grab the tea leaf, I grab the salt, I start throwing the salt, I start waving the tea leaf, I start yelling in Hawaiian, Aole pilikia, Aole pilikia, hoiana, hoi, like get out of here. And the growling gets louder and louder. I got chicken skin on every inch of my body as this is happening. The group, I don't even know what the hell's going on. I don't know how long this whole episode lasted, but I kept throwing salt, I kept waving the tea leaf, and then all of a sudden it kind of occurred to me, this thing just kept getting louder and louder and louder. Yeah, this tea leaf and salt is not helping me, all right? It's just pissing it off more. The bushes are shaking, and then it occurred to me something else. This guy could have me at any given time. He's messing with me. He's playing with me. He could reach out and grab my head and take a bite. He could do anything he wants. He is literally less than a foot away from my head. And but he's not. All he can do is growl in the bush. So then I looked at the bush and I'm like, you know what? Keep growling. I'm like, keep growling. That's all you can do. Growl in the bush. I didn't say that. It's challenging, but I thought that. I'm like, you know what? Keep growling, but I got a job to continue because I'm working here. So I'm gonna go back over there and I'm gonna tell my story and finish it. Now, if you want us to leave, it's not me you gotta scare. It's them. And I point to the group. Hey, you hear that, guys? What? What did he just say? And, and I just walked back, continued the story. All of a sudden, the guys that were brave were like, oh, I think we should leave now. I'm like, yeah, let's get the hell out of here. And I ran, bro. My years of going to Kamehameha and running, yeah, that bugger went kick in. I was the first one out of there. I get my walkie-talkie. Actually, was the kind the next tell ya. Calling up Robert. Robert, get the vans on, turn them around, get the doors open. Brother, we're not hanging out here tonight. He's like, oh, what happened? What happened? I'm like, bro, never mind. I tell you when we get out of here first, all right? Let's use the bathroom after this, bro. We need one break. And we all ran. And as I get out, I see the van. There's one street light right where we park. One street light. We get out. I see the light right about ready to cross over the barrier. And I hear a bunch of screams in the back. And these girls screaming in the back. And I'm like, that's not a ghost. That's people on the tour. So I'm like, God. I'm like, damn it. And I turn around and I run back over there towards the screams. I see these girls on the ground. They had scraped up their legs really bad. Once again, another good reason why you don't run in the pitch black. Um, they had slipped or something like that, and I looked at them, I helped them up, and I'm like, "Are you guys okay? What happened?" They're like, "Oh, they were running, and they had a little flashlight to us, right? Remember?" Um, they said that there was this big black shadow that jumped out of the bushes, broke a log in half, a big log, like what, 1, 2, 3, like 2, 3 feet high log, thick, and then it jumped back into the bushes, and that's when they screamed, and I'm like, oh, where? And they pointed, and I looked, and there's this big log that was just shattered, broken in half, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's get out of here. As I'm driving away, I was talking to Karen. She joins the video sometimes. She was there that night, yeah. I was talking to her. It's the first night I met her, I think, or maybe the second. She's been on the tour a few times. And this was like 2009, okay? And she looks at me and she's like, you know why that happened, don't you? And I'm like, no, I have no idea why that happened. She's like, it's because you had quit smoking, Joe. And I'm like, oh, great. I had quit smoking for 3 days. That was my third day. She said, now they can come closer to you. And we discussed it at length as we were driving away. And it's like, I'm like, why can't they come closer? What does that have to do with anything? And she's like, I don't know. And it's like maybe the Native Americans were onto something with their peace pipes. They would burn a peace pipe as an offering to the spirits, tobacco, that kind of stuff, because the spirits like it, and you're not giving them offering anymore. I don't know that kind of stuff, but yeah. So anyway, I went to the gas station, bought a pack of cigarettes. That was, yeah, 16 years ago. Wow, getting old, bruh. Let me read some of the comments over here, yeah. Hey, Hawaiian Cruiser, how's it? Uilani Kaneman Ohe Bamboo. Yep. Kane Ohe is bamboo, or skinny like bamboo, or cruel like the bamboo knife, or the whipping. Just to the left of that tree looks like a wolf in the bushes. I wouldn't be surprised. They like to come and listen. They're really interested in. They really interested. They're new ones, spirits. They going close to you, then they jump back. That's the guardian watching it moving up and down the tree line. Yep, I sense a lot of movement in the background. I feel a lot of movement around here. Yes, they're moving all around Joe, trying to figure out who he is. Some of them are new to the area. I don't feel. Let's say it like this. I don't feel my entourage like I usually do. Tobacco is one of the 4 sacred plants in some Native American cultures. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm not Native American. Maybe I'll go smoke sage. No, not gonna smoke nothing. I pal. I heard something. Oh no, just my. Oh. Oh, that's scary. Let's see if we can get the lights to go off again. Oh, so I had some good lunch today, bro. What did I have for lunch? Oh, no. What that place down on School Street? I like go over there maybe this weekend. The one that sell all the Hawaiian food. Down on School Street over by the Ka'ahumanu Cemetery. They get lau lau, they get lomi salmon, they get poi. Yeah. Ooh, the bugger is good. Is that a big pohaku to the right of the screen? Yes, it is. Hey, Faith Grey Wolf. Mahalo, mahalo. Mahalo for the subscriber and the like. A lot of them are short in stature, almost like ki'is at first. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what is that place called? Come on, you guys. You guys know what that place is called? Kerry. Sorry. Yes. There's a big pohaku right over here. That's why I'm by the pohaku. I'm by the rock. I start naming food, the lights usually go off. How about Ava? You guys like Ava? Good night, girls get hiccups. That's a long name. Bro, what is that place called? The one right past the cemetery used to be where the kind of I'm from Kaneohe, so hey, pardon me. Masa and Joyce nearby? No. You went Kaneohe, Masa and Joyce, I think, huh? No, this one is right by where the garlic chicken place used to be. Brah. Man, that's like my next door neighbor. Like the family owns that garlic chicken. Mitsukens. Helena's. Thank you. That's the one. Helena's. Yeah, we was gonna go over there, go eat over there. I'm trying to talk about some good Hawaiian food. My daughter had her prom tonight. They had their anniversary the other night, so they went to go eat Filipino food in that area. She's like, "Yeah, we like to go out and eat, Dad, but we don't know where else to go." I'm like, "And I guess you guys too fancy for McDonald's and Taco Bell?" Huh? She's like, "Yeah." So I told her we go over to Helena's. Yeah, started naming some places for her. Like I don't know any of the stuff. Yeah, your cousin is from Kaneohe, Castle High School. Yeah, right on. I'm from Kaneohe too. Though I went Kamehameha, class of '99. Yeah, my daughter's at our Castle High School prom though. Good Hawaiian food, Sandy's. Yeah. Dolly sign. Okay. Yes, Helena's. Thank you. Joy, how's it? How's it? That rock has a smiley face on it. See, I think the hungry ghosts all left already. Because I mentioned food and the lights started going off, right? How about, what do you guys like Filipino food? Adobo. We get any Filipino ghosts over here? How about aku? You guys like aku? Waihole Poi Factory. Yeah. They go eat over there, but we get that in Kaneohe when we're in the mall, but it's too commercialized at the mall and too crowded over by Waihole. Hawaiian food expensive. We just gotta make our own lau lau, bro. Easy. You get the instant pot, bro. Oh, you can make lau lau in like hour. Oh, eo, yeah. Bro, I'm getting hungry. I can make these lights go off pretty soon. Lumpia, yeah, yeah. Adobo, lumpia. I don't know. My friend Jubu was teaching me something about Filipino. Maybe I don't know if you guys are. I don't know if this is true or not. Nah, it's probably true. But like, I asked him, I'm like, how come? I'm far up, Judd Joy. I said, how come? Because him and Jello was talking about. They're both Filipino. They was talking about what's that? The stomach stew or something? Stomach lining stew. Yeah, something like that. It's like it's gross, and even yeah. Hey Casey, I'll send you a picture after. Um, and so I hear them talking about it and talking about it, and he's this really sour. It's really bad. It's really just yeah. And I'm like, so dude, why do you guys make it? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, does it taste good? He's like, no, it's horrible. I'm like, can you guys cook it so it tastes good? He's like, no, it's horrible. It's supposed to be horrible. And I'm like, bruh, why you gonna make food that's gonna taste horrible? Don't make any sense to me. Yeah, I don't know about it. Wasn't tripe stew. It was something else. It's really sour and bad, and it was just like there's no way that it's good. I don't think he called it that. And I'm like, dude, I don't understand the logic of that. He's like, no, 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 that's Filipino. You gotta make food that's disgusting, and you gotta eat them. And I'm like, why? He's like, because it's a life lesson. I'm like, it's a life lesson. He's like, yeah. You don't always get the sweet food. You don't always get the good tasting stuff in life. Sometimes you get the sour, and you gotta be able to swallow the sour and stomach the sour and manage that as well. And that's how you learn to appreciate the sweet, the tasty, the good. I'm like, oh, that's deep for one stomach soup. But it makes sense. It's a life lesson. You gotta be able to eat the sour food to appreciate the good food. I remember I ate with my Filipino coworkers, and I had no idea. I was somewhere in Waipahu, and I'm like, I don't know what to eat over here. I told them, just give me adobo, and they all laugh at me, right? Oh, adobo. No, never mind adobo. We get you some real Filipino food. So they ordered me cold boiled chicken feet with no seasoning. It was just cold boiled chicken feet. And I'm like, brah, what is this? I forgot what they call it. And they're like, eat it, it's good. And they're all laughing. And I'm like, brah, this is gross. I'm not eating this. And then they called me, what was that? What's the word? Borot? Uh, Guru, yeah, Guru, small kid, because I cannot handle. Yeah, now it makes sense to me. And then they all grabbed and started eating it. I'm like, bro, that's gross, dude. But now it all makes sense. Yeah, it's a life lesson to make sure you get a good job to buy good food. I mean, I guess we live in America. You know what I mean? You can go store and get anything, but when you back in the old days, even back in the Philippines in the villages and stuff, you cannot go store and grab whatever you like. You know what I mean? You gotta eat what you gotta eat, right? Is that the one? Paita? Yeah. I think that's the one. I saw that on the YouTube as well. Brah, there was one light to my right. Right. Oh, cuz 20 feet away, there was a bright light. Oh, cuz what was that? If ghosts can start manifesting lights, it's more than one ghost. That was bright. I think it was Thelma's. Oh, that was cool. Is there anybody here? Can you touch one of those lights down there? Not the one up here that I'm using, but the ones down over there. And try to set them off. If you guys want to let me know that you're here. If not, we're going to helle soon, yeah? It's been an hour and we still got to go back down. Or maybe we'll walk a little further in. That's what happens when you get them excited talking about food. Yeah, they want to save all that energy for that one bright flash next to me. Bro, that was a trip. I thought it was one guy with a flashlight. That's why it kind of tripped me out. Oh, man. It is nice up here, though. I'll tell you. I think the moon is coming up, too. Or the light is. Let's see if I can get you guys a view. See, the light came from right over here. Frick, right in between those two trees, too. Yeah. On YouTube, you can see them a little bit. I hear dogs barking. Hey, Kanai, how's it? How's it, brother? Good to see you. What size do you consider Bigfoot? Hey, wait. Usually it's a YouTube that speaks about Bigfoot all the time. See, I would say, oh, the Okinawans, but they're not big, yeah? They're just hairy. There we go. There's my little chair backpack. And it's raining, so let's get my tablet back in. Up. Could you please stop raining? Please. We get Smallfoot here. Kanai, good to see you, brother. I hope you had a good week. Sorry, I would have liked to have met up with you again, but I've been sick. Yeah, we get Smallfoot here, the Menahuni. Yeah. I'm going to pack these things up because I don't like them being in the rain. I'll try to be responsible. Huh? And I think I better head back out, because if it starts raining even more, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cross the river. I'm not worried about flash flood yet. I'm more worried about the wet rocks. But don't worry, I'll stay alive so you guys can watch me fall. And maybe go for a swim. Okay, so I know. I think I put the bag back over here. Maybe let's try to go a little bit further, actually. I have not really been that much further. We'll keep walking until either we lose reception or we start going up. Because this is a switchback, yeah. Sorry, yeah, can I still have a little bit of a cough, but I'm not sick. Thank you. Any small footprints in the dusty floors during construction on Schofield. Oh man, Schofield is a different kind of story over there, bruh. Oh yeah. Where I met you, yeah, Troy. That's awesome. Like, I think that's awesome. I'm not sure if you do though. I tell you, dude, that was a really cool experience when I met you, Troy. That we got to walk through that building when all the power was out and working there all day when the power was out, dude. That was awesome. It was so cool. Hey, you know what? Elemental is here now, huh? Let me show you guys. Jerry Lee, aloha. How's it? Whew. You know what? Brah, what on earth was that? I hear barking and it keeps getting louder. Yeah. Some tall shadows come visiting Troy. That sounds great. Sounds like fun. Hold on. I'm going to take you guys back. There we go. I'm going to switch you guys back onto my shoulder mount. Oh, I get one story for share with you guys. So I work for Alert Alarm, yeah. And one of my jobs this week was at a certain intermediate school. I'm not gonna say where, but So I was there all day by myself, had to do an inspection. Now the other staff was there, of course, right? But for me, I never had anybody with me. So they gave me the keys and they let me roam and do my thing. And so I'm over there doing my thing, changing batteries for the alarm, all that good stuff. And halfway through the day, I gotta use the bathroom. So I open up one of the bathrooms that's locked, and the master key doesn't open up the main one, right? And so I'm like, great. The one bathroom I'm supposed to use. Oh, hey, Jerry, I'm in Uanu. I hiked up Judd Trail into the mountains. Like, the one bathroom I'm supposed to use, the key won't work on it. So I open up another bathroom. Hey, the key works. So I'm like, all right on. I go into the bathroom, and as soon as I open the door, I hear somebody using the bathroom. I hear a guy using the bathroom, okay, going number 2. I hear one guy, and then I hear the plop, and I smell him. And I'm like, crap, what the hell? This guy went and locked the door. And then I'm in there, and I'll tell you, the picture is on this. Bruh, there was nobody in the bathroom. The bathroom had 4 stalls. The bathroom was used for storage. Okay? You couldn't get to any of the stalls except for one of them. The entire bathroom was full of desks and chairs and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, as soon as I start walking in, I don't even see the toilets yet, right? I can hear the guy using the bathroom. I can smell somebody using the bathroom. But then when I went around the turn, like in 3 feet, there was nobody. There was nothing. There was no noises. All the stalls were they were open. Well, or blocked. But yeah. Bruh, that was, yeah, I never need help using the bathroom after that, bro. It came real fast. Yeah. That was Wednesday. The pooping ghost, bro, I swear. Dude, I heard it. I know, this elemental's pretty like, bro, what the hell is this guy talking about? I'll go back. I'm gonna go back. Back to the way we came. Yeah. Dude, that was just... I don't think I was ready for that. I have stories of ghosts in the bathroom, but that's definitely a new experience for me. Hold on, I have to try to get this thing to fit again. I mean, I immediately, after that, I looked and I did a small kind video real fast to see if I could get any kind of noises, but nah, I don't think anything showed up. Let's go. I actually saw a bunch of kids entering the restroom and playing, then they disappeared. That's right. That's awesome. What was that? Yeah. These ghosts, they probably think I'm Pupulia. Who's this guy coming into the forest that has all this equipment and he's just talking to himself the whole time? I get this big shoulder mount thing with 2 phones hanging out, 1 flashlight, 1 in my pocket, 1 in front of me, 1 backpack with a chair on top of it. I think if I ran into myself, I'd be like, bro, what the hell's wrong with this guy? nice breeze over here. So I'm guessing but I can hear plenty of dogs, yeah. Guessing they must be barking at that other dog, yeah. You know, I'll get my other flashlight out just cause why not? Oop. That is so weird. Lonnie, what kind of elemental is this? I'm feeling no rain. I'm hearing rain that's sounding like footsteps walking around me. Like around and around and around and around. Like coming up the trail towards me, going back down, going around me, but the rain is not touching me. Okay. Earth and wind, huh? Ooh, look at all the little berries over there. Nice. Little pepper. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Where'd the guava stay? Two of them. Okay. Very cool. I mean, I don't feel anything bad over here. I just, whew. I feel new things. It's funny. So, like, okay, here's the comparison. When I smoked, it felt to me like there was mist all around, cloud all around me. It felt thick and it felt heavy. Oh, no, maybe not thick and heavy, but it was there. It felt like a cloud hanging over me. That's how I could feel my ancestors and stuff. It was like a blue bubble, but it was like a blue mist. Now I'm kind of seeing how that was. I didn't see it like that when I was in the middle of it. But now that I'm done with that, it's just clear. If that makes any sense at all. Hold on. The earth didn't want you going up further. Okay, going to tell you, but you stopped. Tonight the spirits were all new ones. Very cool. Yeah, they felt. I don't feel my protection around me anymore, but I know they're there. It's just faith, right? And I know all I have to do is call upon, and I'm safe. Maybe I need to be ready for more confrontations. I don't know. I hope not. I'll be more tempted to continue smoking. Yeah, this trail is getting really wet. This was not a good idea. Yep. Okay. Lepidodendron tree. Cool. I just call them trees. I used to be a tour guide. Not really a tour guide, more like a shuttle driver, yeah. And we're driving people to Waikiki and all of that. And have people ask me, what kind of tree is that? I'm like, one green one? I don't know. I'm not an arborist or whatever they're called. Treeologist. Like, oh, that's so beautiful. What kind of flower is that? One pretty kind. Huh. Interesting. Yes, they're there, but you're going through a change in energy. New things gonna happen for you soon. Lovely. I love new things. Bruh, I'm 44 years old almost. What year is this? Yeah, almost 44. And I still get new things happening. When is it gonna just settle down already? Tired of new things happening. Nah, not really. Let's go see if Buddha is still there. Let's go visit the Buddha statue. Spider-Man though did tell me that the statue's gone. The Spider-Man jogger that was here a month or two ago. They just laughed. One said, "Not you. Look for new things." Yeah. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Go through all this growth, all this lessons and trials and blah, blah, blah. You emerge out of it, and they don't even give you one break. They're like, okay, next goal, let's go. Nope. Hey Scott, how's it? New things bring life and energy. Yes. Some Native American shamans use tobacco to journey, like a mind-altering substance. Huh. Yep, like was trying to tell Tom about that the other day. Ayahuasca, right? It intrigues me, but I'm also scared. I feel like ayahuasca and that kind of stuff would make me very vulnerable. Peyote, yep. Yep, they just hit me hard the past blood moon. Ugh. I guess. Do your worst, I mean, no, do your worst, but be kind. Do what you gotta. There you go. Kalamai. Yeah. Somebody removed the Buddha. Buddha used to be right there. That's awesome, Muilani. Yeah, it used to be right over here, right? The crumbling Buddha statue. No more. Somebody went pick him up, pick him away. Wonder if we can go across the river this way. Might as well try and check them out. Oh, jump time. Ugh. Well, thank you, Raindrop, for hitting my phone. I don't know. Maybe here. Sorry, I could read you guys' comments in a minute. I'm trying to focus on how to return to the other side of the river. Nothing spiritual, but it sounded kind of cool, yeah? One, two, three. Yep, we can do that. Yep. 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 Whoa. They calamine. Maybe not. I'd have to jump onto a wet rock. That looks better. But I don't like this feeling. The feeling I'm getting is something keeps luring me further and further up the river. See, like this looked like it was a guaranteed thing, and now it looks impossible. But now that looks like a guaranteed thing. Yeah, no. Nah, we're going down. We're going down. I'm not being lured further up. Thank you very much. I forget the story, one book I used to read when I was a little kid. I don't even remember anything about it except that there was a young girl who went to the edge of her property and saw a flower. And so right at the edge of the woods, grabbed the flower. And as she grabbed that flower, there was another one about 5 feet away. So she went 5 feet away and grabbed the other one. And that led to another one. Further in and further in until she was absolutely lost. You know what? Let's stick with the tried and the true. I forget what happened after that, but I do remember that whole thing about luring her in closer. Just one more, just 5 more feet. Real fast, you know, yeah, no. Sorry. Take a break with some of these comments. I'm not gonna barf, Phoebe. Invocation for protection works. Yes, you're becoming internally, emotionally vulnerable, which scares the heck out of most. Yep. Ayahuasca turned Aaron Rodgers into a quarterback, to a junk quarterback. No, I'm not going to cross over there. I see the rocks. They're slippery. They're covered in moss and they're wet. If I could stand on it, I'll be okay. But having to jump onto it, heck no. At least I know over here I can take my shoes off and just walk through the river. Whew, brah. Okay. All right, we back here. See how slippery the rock is? How did I come up this way? That one, that one. How many of you guys just waiting for one loud splash? Yeah, the water's a little higher. That's why there's no more rocks. The rocks I stepped on before. But we're almost done. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I don't know how I did that, but that was fun. Ayahuasca or peyote, that was what the comment was. Oh yeah. Nah, not sick. I just feel vulnerable. I don't like feeling vulnerable and leaving my protection up to a shaman. But I know it will be fine. I know because it makes me feel uncomfortable. And if something makes me feel uncomfortable, that usually means I have to get over my fear and do it. Whew. Oh yeah. I don't think he meant wise thing to do is panic and get hurt. Worst thing to do. Yeah, only me here, Hawaiian. Hey, mahalo pohaku. Oh boy. Where we were walking, that's where across the river in the little bamboo forest. That's where Pokey and Jello heard the girl calling for help. At the same time, Corey and somebody else heard it on the top coming from the waterfall, and me and Guy heard it coming out the spirit box. Yeah. All right. Mahalo kupuna. Thank you for allowing me to be safe. And thank you for the workout. Feel good to switch your okole off. Look. There. Chotto mate kudasai. Bruh, not a single like work. There you go. See? Sweating my butt off over here. You guys can even see him, huh? I think I'm one water elemental already. Flip you back. Flip you back. Yeah, I'm just dripping everywhere. But as I said, I feel good. Yeah, I don't think we need this one no more. Oh yeah, and check out. So I came back here. I came out here for a little while last week. Jello called out with some friends that he was gonna bring, and look what we found. They have this in multiple places around the trail. Down there. The part that really kind of upsets me is, look, they get that. That's how you're supposed to do it, right? You get the flag, you put the flag on top of the tree. Huh? No. Look what they want to do. On top of graffitiing on top of the rock, they nailed a nail into the pohaku in many places. They stuck a nail through the pohaku. I get pictures of them all. I don't know who did this, but they're all sites labeled 537 and numbers and all of that. Bruh, people come to Hawaii. They gotta learn what to do and what not to do. You don't go into the forest and start nailing sticking nails through rocks. Bruh. I feel like it's a filming place. I feel like it's a filming agency. Like scene blah 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 number is gonna be here. And they just come over, film, and then leave them all over there. Rubbish and everything. Yeah. A few of the other places had them too. I took pictures of it on my phone. I forgot about that until now. Good, my car's still here. And look, all the bugs up here. I never had any bugs down there. Awesome. The finger's gonna fall off. I don't know, bruh. Who this? Oh, just like this too, huh? Look at them. You get waxed. How's it? Somebody will put wax on top of this. People are so weird, huh? And still get more rubbish again. I'm not gonna record these guys. I'm gonna go to the car now. Up. You guys good?
Oh yeah, just looking for a dog.
Oh, you guys looking for that dog?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I went up to the ridge. I never see him.
Oh, you did go? You went all the way up there?
I'm not up to the top of the ridge, but I didn't hear. I did hear dogs barking down here.
Yeah, there's always guys down there that are barking.
Yeah, and what sounded like almost like the valley down over there, the one next to it.
Oh, okay.
Like dogs barking like there's another dog running around.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha.
That kind of stuff. They were just going and going and going and going for like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Kind of hard to tell where it was, so it was somewhere around there. Yeah. Somebody suggested get one shirt, leave one shirt,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like one little trail for the dog to come back up.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, He's super familiar with this area.
Okay, perfect. Get the kind chip and all that too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So just go home, wait for the call.
Yeah. Time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Cool.
right
Thanks,
on.
guys.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Have a good night, you guys. I hope you guys find your dog.
Thank you.
You know, those guys, not like that. You know what? I haven't been here in a long time. Yeah, you know what? We're not gonna go in here. In this area here is where we had an experience. We went back here and we found something that was kind of like older than people kind, yeah. It took over my friend Jennifer and started speaking through her, and it's I think it may be the guardian, but I don't know. It was really scary. I wanted to know about people and what we were doing in this valley and why we make so much noise and pollution and all of that. I think it was like a tree spirit, older than people kind, yeah. That was kind of scary. And in the pictures my friend took, you could see the shadow walking around. Yeah, I'm not going in there though because they're whistling at night. Hey, Kupuna, aloha. If you guys are here, could you guys help guide the dog back to their owners? They seem to be very worried. Yeah, I should have asked that first. Mahalo for your consideration. Unless it's the dog's time to have a good fun night, you know. Oh boy. Yep. Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen, whew, I'm gonna call it a night. Have anything else to say? Let me know. I can read them. Yeah, thank you, Hawaiian Cruiser. Mahalo, Joe, and everyone. Very fascinating night to see the new spirits and things there tonight. It was different. Yep. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. We'll be live again every Friday night, hopefully. And hopefully, with all this time on my hands, I'll start making videos too. But we'll see. I need to experience more stuff. I need to learn how to make videos. But yeah. Oh yeah. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys later. Aloha.